Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. It is Shin's Legacy, and despite some mech invaders, everything's still going fine. Like it looks like this guy's got welding goggles on, which, you know, for safety. Safety first. That's the motto of Rimworld, isn't it? I think so. We're very big on health and safety over here. Why is there really just one little tile missing in our little patch of smoke leaf? I don't think I'd noticed that before, and it's kind of annoying me now. Ah, let's tear the whole thing out. I'm seriously actually considering, like, maybe we could just plant something else here and it wouldn't look as weird. No, it would still look weird. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. A little bit of cleaning to do over here. I mean, it's not required, but we do have a fair number of people that come through here. Getting these doors up is actually going to be quite important. I suspect we don't have enough wood. Huh. Huh. That is actually kind of interesting. Well, you know what we can do? We can go and do a little chop. All wood. I mean, really, we need. We have a. I thought. Oh, there it is. Harvested, fully grown. On map. Now, I don't know if that also does the trees. That's not really what we're looking for, is it? Oh, we got some cocoa ready to go, finally. What I could do, since these actually seem to be a little bit more vulnerable, here's what we're going to do. We are going to make stone doors right there. Now, our people won't tend to use it because it's going to be slow. But it's an option. And they're going to be that much less likely to get destroyed. And these ones, like, nearest to the path entry seems to be where it happens mostly. So I think that's actually going to be a good idea. What we could do, maybe, if these end up being the least likely to be destroyed, we can auto-door those or something like that. We've got a lot of little critters to move, well, robot corpses to move, which should get torn apart. So that's probably what Dora is doing now. Yep, shredding the mechanoid. I suppose I could put the mechanoid storage over there, but in practice, they're generally going to die over here. So I think the total walking time is going to be the same. I guess the difference is we do have a lot of haulers. Yeah, okay, let me change this here. Corpses, mechanoid corpses are then going to be allowed there. That's set to preferred. That is set to normal. I'll just leave it be. Someone might get around to hauling it, might not. But in the future, mechanoid corpses will be piled over there. And if for some reason there's no room, well, I guess they'll be put over there. And that's going to be a-okay. All right, the new doors are up. That's good. All of our traps are set up. That's nice as well. The traps definitely do some pretty good work. What if I added like a little double wall here? Like, it might encourage sappers to go and like go through this area. We could do something similar here. Like, I could just line up a bunch of traps by these walls and maybe catch some of the sappers that way. I mean, they can still obviously like fit in between, but if they don't know where they are, they've got like a 50-50 chance of being hit by that. Might not be a terrible thing to do with her stone. We don't actually have an excess of any one type of stone right now, so I might just wait. Heat wave is over. That's good. Because hopefully we didn't lose the beer. I think we may have lost one. Unless it got harvested. Oh, we did! We've got tons of beer. Well, there we go. No problems. Okay. We can sell that. We've got it enabled. We don't have it, like, on a schedule. But we do allow them to drink beer and smoke leaf for fun purposes. We have experimented in the past with great success of putting, like, the beer and the smoke leaf on, like, a 3-day force schedule. Just to, and you know, keeps people pretty happy. There is a mod that reduces the addiction rates and liver sclerosis rates for like the weed and the beer. I don't have it running because again, I tried to avoid. It's a little scary. Any mods that would. I can do a drafted hunt for the emu. I guess I can just do a targeted, like not a drafted hunt, but I can draft these guys. Didn't I have 3? It's only selected 2. Guess I could just do a finish off. There it goes. Excellent. Yeah, if I did a drafted hunt, they would have gone after the boomalopes, and that would have been pretty dangerous. Are they eating my weed? There's a little patch missing. Did you get stoned? I don't actually know if eating the raw plant does anything to them. It would be kind of funny, though. Can we get that added in? If it doesn't already exist? Okay, yeah, see those bodies got moved over there, which will make it a little bit less work to shred them. So we got a steady supply of plasteel coming in. Oh, this, hey, I already did this. Oh, maybe I'm trying to rotate it. Someone pointed out that we've got the, I got the build spot in the bad thing. Tell you what, I'll just move it like this for now. There it is. Because the work spot for it wasn't somewhere people could reach. And I had missed that. Didn't matter. Like, I'd sort of put this ahead of time, but I was like, even at the time, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have built it now, because, you know, we've got other dig spots, but if we've got multiple people doing mining, now they can also use this one over here. And, you know, better to have it working properly than not working. But yeah, I forgot there was a determined work spot, the little circle over here, that people have to stand in to work, and that was in the mountain. Could have dug out the mountain side too, but that didn't seem to make much sense to me. Okay, maybe, even though, yeah, since someone is going to come out here. Let's see, even though it's like another construction job, I'm going to do that just because it is actually more centered up properly doing it that way. It looks like I couldn't just rotate it in place. I actually did have to move it somewhere else for the rebuild to take effect. Still got mining there, so yeah, we got a couple of people doing mining stuff, and that's going to help our steel supply come in regularly. More corn coming in here. It would not surprise me if we ended up having some corn. Yeah, we've got corn being stored over here now. But I mean, it's not like we have 500 meals around. There is... Ooh, countdown activator. There is, presumably... It doesn't say. Yeah, related quest. There we go. So this is actually the second mechanoid cluster. So I talked about before, I wasn't sure if the sort of double cluster that we seem to have gotten before was counting as that or not. Now, power cells, gloom lights, power cells, power cells. Do you once again not have shields? I think that is the case. Now, Landgraf, you're also a pretty good shot. Do this and kit... No. Dora? Dora's an 11. Kit in. You're going to work those. Countdown activator. Drop beacons. Gloom lights. So I still don't see a shield here. Alright, so they do seem to be a little randomized. I'm sure I have to give you a force, but this is mostly going to be used to trigger them. Try to hit the centipede. And you are, I guess, also going to try to hit the centipede. It'll be interesting to see if they, like, trigger the boom. Okay, there we go. Everyone's aggroed. Grab everyone. And get them positioned over here. We dropped in some more. We got a stun power. Water skip. That was an area in water. Oh. Water is archaeologically skipped from distant bodies, underground aquifers. Chaos skip. Teleport the... When did we get this? Teleport the target to a desired position not far from the starting point. That's interesting. We've got our low shield, but I don't know if that's going to be required at all. The only thing we're slightly concerned about is the centipede. It's got the heavy charge blaster, which is probably better for us than the inferno cannon. Well, some of these might be turning around. Oh, that thing dying actually triggered them to keep coming, which is nice. Smashing through that door will be annoying, but hardly a deal breaker. Oh, changed his mind. It would be nice if the centipede was faster. Well, actually, it would be terrifying. But it would be nice if it was faster than the lancers, so that the centipede would actually trigger more of the traps, since it's by far the most dangerous. I don't know if I'm going to have to call in assistance for this. I think we're fine without calling in any help. Nice. I wonder materially what it would take for us to convert everyone over to charge blasters. Oh, that is some damage! The one problem with being a little clustered up like this, you guys run away, is that missed shots are still going to hit people. Okay, they've been downed. Whew! Oh, hold on. There's still... Well, you're actually going to be fine. turrets will take you out by themselves. It'd be nice if you get people to help people out who aren't quite bleeding to death yet, but are moving slower than maybe they would be if they were just getting carried. Die. Die. Thank you. Alright. Done. Yeah, carrying kibble. Hopefully you're being treated. No immediate danger. It's Fitzy I'm mostly worried about. Still trying to get to bed. Oh, come on there, Fitzy. Now you're gonna be okay. There you go, kitten's going to work on you. Major break risk is Fitzy, but there you go. As long as you don't break before you get treated. I mean, ideally, just stay in bed. You're sleeping, so that is actually going to be very helpful, because he's not gonna break while sleeping. Although you got woken up for a sec there, but now you should be left alone. Oh, you're being fed. Well, that should still help your mood a little bit. Okay. Timer's there. That was the second assault. Oh, we still need to go and break this stuff down. These guys have all been treated, so what I think I can do is I can recruit everyone here. Ow. Oh my god. Are there 2 mortars? Maybe I should have just mortared these things. Thank you. Oh wow, chain reaction was unexpected. Okay, these things. Oh, auto infernos. Yeah, okay. That'll definitely be an issue. Maestro, I always forget you just have the melee weapon. Let me get you out of there. Boom, done. I guess it's happy death thoughts? Is that what's going on, maybe? Defeated mech cluster. Oh, yeah! Okay, that's actually really cool. And put that together. Okay, unforbid things. You guys are running away. There's a little bit of fire. That should get taken care of pretty quickly. Do you still have you still have rotten ground? Is this still within the radius? It is, okay. I mean, once it grows, you're gonna be fine. Boom lopes are still there. We got a few more burns. Fritzy's on a food binge. I'd prefer if you were in bed, but you haven't developed an infection yet, so you're probably fine. Probably fine. Yeah, mental state pigging out. I don't know. Food's the best medicine? Something like that. So our traps got blown up, that's fine. Oh, God damn it, Fitzy. And your torso. I can't amputate a torso. And the problem is, oh my god, see how quickly the infection is gaining? What can I do with Fitzy? I can try to arrest you. I could just beat you down. That'd be better. I mean, maybe. Refuses to be arrested. You've gone berserk. Okay. Grab everyone. Melee attack. Although, except for someone... Maestro, because you've got a melee weapon. We don't want that. Okay. You've been downed. Rescue. Okay, I think this is going to be okay. Hopefully no broken bones. And hopefully you'll get your treatment quickly enough. Oh, hello. Who's our best doctor? I mean, Kit, you're hurt. Not too badly. I guess Yang. Treating to... No, you're gonna... Right? Yeah, no. Let's get you to do it. Where the hell are you going, Yang? You had medicine in your hand! Exit flags and new medicine to pick up? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, you lost a finger. Infection. Okay, it's been tended now. And it was only 4% behind. The infection should heal faster. It'd be better if you were in a hospital bed, of course. But you should still be fine. Yeah, the immunity is definitely gaining above the infection rate, so you're going to be fine now. Dora has an infection in her leg. burn. Oh, it wasn't actually well treated. Bandage, quality 11%. What? Still, you should be fine. Especially being in the hospital bed with the monitor, the immunity gain's definitely going to be faster. Fitzy, I can't, like, force you to go here, can you? Oh, I can. I mean, you probably would have been fine, but in case something crazy happens, let's get you in a proper bed to deal with your infection. Yeah, I'm going to feel better about that. Components, advanced components. Armors. Biological stuff, yeah. Charge rifle. I mean, I didn't have the number targeted. I don't know, it might be worth starting to spam this out. Although, what kind of material does it need? It needs advanced components and plasteel. Yeah, it is very expensive to make. We might start to make some charge rifles, but perhaps not right now. Just because the material cost would be insanely high. And the assault rifles are doing pretty well. Charge rifles are really, really good, don't get me wrong. But the charge rifles are doing fine. Is it just the one light? Yeah, I guess there's just the one. Okay. So we may as well deconstruct it. Rebuild some traps over here. Uranium slug turret has been researched. We do have uranium. So, what does it look like? Armor piercing, ultra dense, punch through heavy armor. Requires new uranium slugs to be loaded. Molecular launcher range, can't fire well up close. They explode when damaged. I could throw another one in here. Do we actually have to fabricate the uranium slugs? Need a search button. Or is it just the repair thing? Oh, where is it? Oh, there's not a... There's just this. Let's build one and see what happens. Part of me is tempted to make like a few random gun outposts every so often. It actually would be really good, but it would take a lot of material to replace from time to time. We could build some little barriers around these. I don't know if that matters. They don't seem like... They don't really get targeted, so it's probably fine. Right. Power's good, I mean, as long as everything is connected, which currently it is. How much longer do we have to keep these goobers around, now that their attacks have happened? Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeoman with enemies. Shuttle parts in 3 days. Oh! Shuttle rise! Guys, I guess it took that long. Alright, let's get these the hell out of here. I'm not allowed. Oh wait, Mistro this whole time was the one... I kept thinking it was this one, but this is one of the guards. Oh shit, well I'm really happy I didn't accidentally get Mistro killed. Quest complete. Nice. We get some more honor. And we're gonna have a party. I guess in honor of the honor. It's an honor party, not to be confused with the Donner party. That goes a little bit less good. Although, with not as much cannibalism as happens in Rimworld. It's a thing. You can Google it. Some people heading out west got stuck in like a snowstorm in the Rockies and didn't have anything to eat. Except perhaps each other. I don't know if it's one of those stories that's like 100% true, 100% false, or it's undetermined. I think, as far as I know, it's 100% a thing that actually just happened, period. But, I don't know. I'll have to Google it after, just for myself. Paulus needs treatment. That's Fitzy. That's his. Okay, you're going to eat a meal. Someone will bring you a meal. There you go. Yeah, get in bed. Someone will treat your infection. Thank you. How you actually looking here? Major infection. It got to 71%, but yeah, 86% immune, and you just got another round of treatment. So you'll be fine anyway, and especially if you stay in bed, but I think there's just an overkill on the treatment, which is good. That's what we want for the infections. Alright, we're up to the repair part of the construction. Oh, plus a little bit of construction over here, which took uranium to build, which is fine. A bunch of plasteel, a bunch of components as well. Still, it's probably going to be useful to have this. We've dug too deeply and too greedily. Medical emergency for who? Fitzy. Yeah, but that's okay. Manny's running away, which is great. I was going to say, why do we have so few people? But I forgot we got rid of a bunch of the questers. So we're going to stand over here for a sec. Because we sort of want to aggro these guys, then we can run away safely indoors. And if they want to chase us, they can chase us to the guns. Are you fucking kidding me, you stupid goddamn bastard son of a bitches? Could you stop with the social fight? You stupid, 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 stupid people. Run inside. We got an auto door, so this is going to be fast. We got some traps, which I was going to say hopefully get set off by the big things, not the little things. They will go after our animals, so what we have to do is we are going to have to be ready to fight here. Get a little movement this way. Hey, you triggered a trap. Man, these things are tough. Oh, they're going around now. Now, we shouldn't have any real injuries. We can let them come around and hit the guns, which is what I want, but we also can take a couple of shots at them from behind, kite them around a little bit. It'd be nice if they split. Well, this one's still split off. I was going to say, one of these is already taking a bunch of damage. Nice. Okay, let's, okay, they didn't actually set up a hive or anything. So I think that's it. Not an actual infestation pop-up. Allow everything. We can make some more kibble out of this. Not that we're hurting for kibble. People who are hurt are people mostly who got in a dumbass fight. Ugh! So mad. Rebuild the traps. Suppose we put a couple random traps around the drill sites to trigger for those infestations, but they don't happen very often. So it's okay. So again, we have lots of excess beds. We wouldn't mind grabbing a few prisoners at some point, just because we could afford to do it pretty easily. Not like we need more people, but more people, more better. There you go. Bugs coming in. And yeah, the butchering is going to start at some point. You're still shredding mechanoids. Get yourself a meal, but then you should go back to... Oh, you're feeding meals. Pest expired. That's fine. I think we could have done it, but it's totally okay. An eclipse doesn't bother us at all. You know, Gleb, I'm going to get you to wake up and do some butchering here. Although I guess the bodies will be hauled inside the air condition at some point. Especially, maybe all I'll do is I'll just do a high priority haul over here. And that, just so they don't rot. Just going to let you finish carrying this in. Here, you can do the one butchering job, and then you can go to sleep, Gleb. Sorry about that. Have a nappy nap. You could use it. We could all use a little bit more rest. This is properly unroofed. Exactly. That's perfect. That's what we want. All the metal from there got brought in. I mean, there's some steel that keeps popping up there, but it's okay. Some of this... Yeah, it's starting to tick down. Lest I forget it, let's go ahead and put some urgent hauling on that. And maybe some more over here, too. No longer inspired with inspired recruitment. That turns out to be fine, since there's not any recruiting to do anyway. Bitsy, there you go. You got your infection dealt with, which is good. You're missing a finger, but I guess we're going to have to deal with that. Can't just do a bionic finger. We can do, like, a whole bionic, like, hand/arm. Actually, I don't know if you can do bionic hands. I know you can do, like, wooden hands. I don't even know if you can do prosthetic hands, or it's just the whole arm. Mostly it's the whole arm. Some random rocks over here. You know what we can do? We can put a select similar on just the metal scraps, and then just put a regular hull on those, so they eventually get taken out of the way. I'm happy to be hauling this in. So we got some more hops, so we'll be making even more beer. Nothing else, beer sells well, and you know what? People might have a little bit of fun. Speaking of fun, Landgraf just had a piece of chocolate. Does this show up? Is it a type of recreation? It might be. Does it show up under here? Yeah, food consumption tolerance is 26%, because I think you just had a piece of chocolate. I think that's the thing. Chocolate doesn't act as a mood buff directly. It's just a source of fun. Sure, that works for me. I get it. I don't know. Maybe it should be a mood buff. I think it used to be a mood buff. I might be wrong. I think chocolate has existed maybe longer than, like, food variety. But I may be getting confused with mods that added more foodstuffs. And that might be all I'm thinking of. Next time we play a game of Rimworld, we'll be back to, like, probably heavy modded, lots of game-changing things. More complicated farming and whatnot. What I might do is found a very mountainous area and do an underground base. Maybe turn off infestations for that one, which we've done before. Because it's somewhat untenable. Is this just dirty? Or is that missing? No, that's flagstone over there. It's just dirty. Okay. No complaints about anything from anyone. Wow. How do we get there? No complaints. That's incredible. Kid's still doing research. Brain wiring next, then healing factor. Hydroponics. I mean, we could do more drug production and stuff. One day, full medieval melee run. We could put in a rule where every pawn in the entire game has to have the brawler trait, which would actually be kind of entertaining. Extreme persuasion. Reward signal system to persuade an existing Persona Core into serving the ship's machine captain. Since people sleep during interstellar travel, Persona Core is necessary to handle. We might have a Persona Core. I don't know if that has to be researched or not. And actually, we're not gonna build our own spaceship to leave. That's right. Our win condition is we want to rank up. So we have to keep taking honor quests whenever they come up to work up the honor rank. Because we're not doing the landed ship. It is good that, like, there's multiple ways to, like, get, you know, to the win condition. This would be to play as a migratory group, which is cool. Another way is to build your own ship, and then the way we're going to go, though, is we are going to join the fancy faction. That's our plan. Anyway, cleaning sand. Well, we don't have infinitude block. We keep, like, using blocks to replace traps and stuff. Actually, well, no, we're not out of blocks. There's still tons all over the map. But block crafting might be going a little slower than we'd like. I don't know. Maybe all these stone-based traps is a bad idea. They're so effective. It does suck that you can't just rearm them. They get fully built now. For a long time, you would just rearm. And I think the traps were too powerful, right? Here now, there's a cost to these traps. Maybe I could scale back on these. Because we've got so many guns here, maybe it's not important to have these the same way. Perhaps. We'll consider it. Next time they'll get set, I'll consider, like, do I want to rebuild them? Yay, nay, that sort of thing. I want to urgently haul in the components mostly. Plasteel not as important, but what the heck. I guess there's a couple of metal scraps, but it's not the end of the world if they get hauled a little faster. Our ground penetrating scanner is broken. We're not really using it right now. That's the one thing. We don't have a secondary researcher. Brain wiring is done. But again, do we really need this? Well, it wouldn't be bad for us to find more dig spots. I don't know. So if I'm not actually going to do the spaceship research... tech prints for these things. What just popped? Oh, there's not a goods trader. And a ship. Web! I know, you still have lung damage. Come over here. Just keeps coughing and having to clear his throat. We still have tons of neutromine. We're going to buy your components, your advanced components. We're going to sell you a ton of flake. And go juice. And incendiary shells. I'm not really using those. Be nice to get a bunch more tech prints just for funsies. Sell you beer. These sculptures. You know what? We'll sell the Doomsday weapons. I could maybe afford one of these. Unpack weaponry. Oh yeah, okay, that's less important. These sound really neat, but I think right now we just have to take the deal like this. Because we're not actually sitting on a ton of money. And we still want the components, that's for sure. I don't think I ever not want to buy components. Alright, sleepy time for most people. Where are you going? Getting sand over here. Oh, this is probably flagged as a home area. Which, I mean, for fire purposes... I don't know, I think I'll pull back on that. And on this. But then make sure to cover this wall, which is weird that wasn't home area when the construction went up. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to do a lot more flooring, but yeah, the blocks are a huge problem. And maybe now I'm starting to be like disappointed that I cut back on some of my forestry, because it turns out we have a little bit of a wood shortage. Well, I have some stored up. We might do a little bit more construction with wood going forward. I'm not sure. Hay is starting to rot away. Well, some of this has been there for a long time. We just don't have that many animals. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world to have a little bit of the hay go, because we do actually have excess hay. We're really going on it. For the amount of animals we've got now, and the amount of kibble we're sorted for, yeah, this is actually not a problem anyway. Shade making some more simple meals. We are good on meals. We have a little bit more space over here, but we've got another harvest coming probably in the not too distant future. One thing of beer brewing right now, and again, we sold the beer, but we're gonna have a fairly steady supply of beer. We don't have the biggest hops plantation going on, but we have a decent amount of it, so I think it's gonna be okay. Another social fight. Why are you... Call them a monster. Likely death. Greedy, ugly. Yeah, I don't know why they're so mean to each other. We need to have some more, like, bonding time, you know? We need a corporate retreat. I don't know, to some sort of, like, deserted area where we could, like, build our own little, shelter and things. That would be a really good way to bond together. Just living off the land, fending off the elements. Sounds great. We should look into that. Someone should make a mod to let people do that. We could call it Rimworld. What are you making? A duster. Oh, okay. We might have sold some extra clothes. That may have been why, because I don't know if they wear dusters over their armor, especially the recon armor. I don't think they do. We must have just sold it, and we still have the rule to have one of each, which is still fine. If we get someone new to join and we don't have the extra armor, I guess Fitzy's wearing the cape, isn't he? Which is fine. Do anything else? It does give you some protection. Shit, we could get a bunch of capes for everyone. Maybe we should actually have an unlimited amount for that. What's the material requirement for a cape? 80 ingredients. You know what? This is going to be due until X, where X is that. And we don't care about shitty ones. So making a cape is going to be the same as making pants and whatnot. Alright, that sounds good. We can get everyone to wear capes. I think it helps with the heat protection as well, actually. Just, yes. It does, doesn't it? I didn't dream that. Hang on. Yeah! Protects against cold, protects against heat a lot, and gives us some armor. Holy shit, yes, we need to cape everyone up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'm going to see you guys next time when all our people become slightly more super, thanks to their capes. Bye-bye.